My dear brothers and sisters, it is easy to swim with the flow of a river. You don't have to make any effort. You just have to keep yourself afloat and the current of the river will take you. But it is very difficult to swim against the flow of the river. Sometimes it is impossible. And that is what Jesus is telling his disciples. When they follow him, he did not promise them like the politicians do, empty promises. He told them the facts. In fact, the theme of the missionary discourse is a disciple is not greater than his teacher. And what did he mean by that? It means whatever you are going through, whatever you will be going through, I have already gone through it. And Jesus knew very well what is going to happen to him. That's why he makes 3 predictions in the Gospel of Mark in chapter 8, verses 31 to 32, in chapter 9, verse 31 to 33, and again in chapter 10 of Mark, he makes predictions about his death. Chapter 10, verses 32 to 34. And I will just read one of them. The Son of Man must suffer greatly and be rejected by the elders, the chief priests and the scribes, and be killed and rise after 3 days. And Simon Peter objected to it. I will not allow this to happen to you. And Jesus rebukes him. Get behind me, Satan. Because the plan of God is that he must suffer. He must die on the cross. Then that is not the end. He will also rise. And by coming in between his plans, Simon was spoiling the will of God for Jesus. My dear brothers and sisters and children, this is the one side of the story, that the disciples will face persecutions. But the other side is, for it is not you who speak, but the Spirit of your Father is speaking through you. But the one who endures will be but the one who endures to the end will be saved. One who endures the persecutions, the rejections, the misunderstanding will be saved. In other words, Jesus promises difficulties, but at the same time, he also assures us of his help. He will not abandon us. And why is the message of Jesus is rejected? The message of Jesus is rejected because it is counter-cultural. Counter-cultural means it is whatever the world is asking you to do. The values of the world are one thing, but the values of Jesus Christ are the opposite of the values of the world.